Hi everyone, Angela Guanzini here with E4D University, and welcome to your Chairside Chat for the week. E4D Customer Support, how you and SOS make the best team. So when you call into customer support, it's really important to make sure that you follow a few guidelines for success, for time, efficiency, just all of those things. Number one, please make sure that you have a clinician in front of the cart. So if you're calling in for design assistance from support on site and somebody that's non-clinical is sitting in front of the cart because the assistant or the doctor had to move on to another patient per se, then what happens is SOS is not being utilized the way it should be, because customer support is there to help you learn. They're there to virtually hold your mouse and your hand and to teach you. So they're an extension of the basic elements course. They're an extension of the anterior course of your regional workshop. So they are masters at that software, and they're there to teach you how to use different design tools or how to get through orientation or to, questions that you have on the mill tab. So making sure that that clinical person that's actually utilizing the software on a daily basis is actually the person that is speaking with customer support. And because customer support may use an icon differently than maybe we taught you in the elements course. So make sure that you understand that just because somebody in customer support uses a different tool to adjust their occlusion or to adjust their marginal ridge, it doesn't mean that what you learned from someone else is wrong. There's no right or wrong. Icons can be used in several different ways to do different functions, and that's why having that clinician sitting in front of the cart when SOS is helping you is such an advantage, because they're going to teach you how to use a paint tool a different way than we may have taught you in the elements course. So, utilize SOS and all of their knowledge to your advantage and continue that virtual learning with support on site. So now when you call into customer support, there are certain things that we all need to know. First of all, the hours. So Central Standard Time. We are located in Dallas, Texas. Monday through Thursday, customer service is there 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. On Fridays, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. There is no support on site on the weekends nor on major holidays. So if you're open on the weekend, you can call and leave a message, but do know that that's not going to be taken up until Monday morning at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Listening to the prompts. This is imperative. When you are calling in for software support, meaning clinical design, software assistance, question about your margin, about orientation, about your design, that is prompt number one. So any question that you have about a clinical design or software assistance is going to be prompt number one. Prompt number two is going to then be for hardware. If you have a mechanical failure, something has gone wrong with your mill, something is broken on your cart, that is mechanical, that is hardware. So this has nothing to do with the software, but completely hardware. And it's important that you're sitting in the prompt when you're waiting for, if you are put on hold, that you're not in hold on hardware when you're waiting to get a question about your margin and design. Okay, so it's so important. One or two. One is software, two is hardware. Now, three is for field support, meaning unless you are employed by Henry Schein Dental and you are an equipment service technician, you will never ever select number three. So unless you are a Henry Schein employee, you are not selecting number three. Number four then is for Sky Services, meaning if you're using the E4D Sky Network for a design on site service, meaning maybe your assistant's gone for the day or you're having someone in customer support utilizing our Sky Services do your anterior design case. If you're using an E4D certified laboratory or need assistance with an STL file transfer, that is when you would select prompt number four. So really make sure that you are waiting and you're selecting the correct prompt. Another key to success with SOS, please be certain that your cart and your mill are actually on when you call. So you can't call in driving home on your cell phone about a question, let's say on patient number A, that you saw this afternoon at 3 o'clock and you had a question about your margin, but now the system's off. We can't help you. We cannot help you. One, you're not in front of your cart, and two, your cart's not on. So your cart must always be on in order for us to log in. And your cart must also be on for us to log into your milling unit. So we actually log into your milling unit from your cart, from that job server. So make sure that both the cart and the mill are on. And then if you happen to be scanning, but something was going on with your mill and we needed to log into your mill, we cannot log into your mill while you're in the middle of design or you're in the middle of scanning. So it must not be in use at that time. Keep calm and leave a message. So when you're waiting in line and you've pressed prompt number 1 for software assistance or prompt number 2 for hardware assistance, and it prompts you to leave a message, you absolutely should leave a message. Leaving a message holds your place in line so that you can then continue on and move on with your next patient or do whatever it is you need to do at your practice. So the way that it works in customer support is that when you leave a message, that means that call log is always taken first before we take another phone call. So the longer you wait on hold, we're actually going to be going in and answering the calls where people left a message. That's just the way that it works. So the call logs are answered first before we take more calls. So leave a message exactly when it asks you to. When you leave that message, give us all the detailed information. Who you are, the phone number we should call back, the name of the dental practice, the name of the doctor, where you're located. As much information as we can get from you so that we certainly can get back to you as soon as possible. Business of Dentistry Conference. So coming up here in just a couple weeks, we are going to be heading out from Dallas and heading to Las Vegas to stay at the beautiful Aria Resort. There's going to be a lot going on with the Dentrix folks, as well as with the E4D. We're going to be over at LVI, the Las Vegas Institute, working with Hands on Nevo. We're going to be at the ARIA delivering courses on time management, on design, on just a plethora of knowledge in CAD/CAM as well as in time management from Dentrix. So please bring your staff. It's going to be a great time, obviously in Vegas, and just get to mingle with your peers in the CAD/CAM world. Please visit www.businessofdentistry.com/E4D for more information. All right. Well, thank you as always. I enjoy my weekly Chairside Chats with you all, but I do want to hear from you. This week, talking about SOS. If there are any questions that you have in regards to SOS, please email me at aguanzini@d4dtech.com. Or even better, if you have ideas for me for future Chairside Chats, what can I help you with? What are you interested in? What more can I do for you? So please don't hesitate to give me an email, or shoot me an email, I should say, or you can always call our corporate number 972-234-3880 and ask for our education department. So until next week, happy scanning.